Cunning nanny secretly added sleeping pills into the baby's bottle. Unexpectedly, this scene was witnessed by the grandmother. She immediately rushed forward and questioned the nanny about what drug she had added. The nanny bluntly said the baby was crying too much. She added sleeping pills to calm him down. The grandmother could not believe her audacity, giving sleeping pills to an infant less than a month old. Furiously, she scolded the nanny. Their loud argument drew the son over. The grandmother hurriedly explained the situation to him, yet the nanny completely denied everything. Furthermore, she claimed she was being falsely accused. Hearing this, the son grabbed the bottle. He decided to take it for testing immediately, but the test results that followed shocked everyone. A few days ago, the grandmother had traveled from the countryside to take care of her grandson. While the bus was halfway to the city, a woman with scars on her face carrying a heavy sack got on. Her fierce appearance frightened the passengers. Suddenly, someone noticed the sack beside her moved slightly. At this moment, the television was broadcasting news about child trafficking. Based on her appearance, passengers began suspecting she could be a wanted human trafficker. To find out what was in the sack, some passengers forcibly took it away from her. They opened it and were stunned to see a hen fly out. The woman sat on the ground crying about being treated so unfairly. Just as the grandmother was about to help her pick up the sack, the woman suddenly pushed her away. This made her think there must be some secret in that sack. Before she could delve further, the woman hurriedly got off the bus. The grandmother never expected that this woman would end up applying for a nanny job at her son's house. The kind daughter-in-law, without investigating her background, decided to hire her. Coincidentally, the grandmother returned home at that moment. She was horrified to see the woman from the bus there. The nanny turned and gave her a sinister smile. Being cautious, the grandmother pulled her son aside, saying that they could not hire this person as the nanny, that she resembled someone from the wanted human trafficker news. But her son and daughter-in-law had already made up their minds. They did not heed her warning, ultimately allowing the strange nanny to stay. One day, while the grandmother was taking a walk outside, she found a wanted reward notice on the ground. She picked up the paper, and to her shock found the sack in the picture looked exactly like the nanny's. Realizing something was terribly wrong, she immediately turned and ran home. But at that moment, the nanny stood with a sinister smile in front of the couple's bedroom door. Looking at the sleeping couple, she approached the baby's crib and slowly opened her sack.